Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning into the WBM podcast. This is one of your hosts. It's your boy, Merk.
Hey, it's your boy, xFer. Welcome back, everybody.
And it's your boy, Oski in the mix.
In the mix. Tell him, Merk.
Guys, do we have one hell of a show for you this week?
Yes, sir. We're talking a little bit about the Premier League, a little bit of football. We're back, boys.
Yeah, man. We're also going to talk a little bit of that. Anime's been good so far this year, so we're going to talk about that, how it feeds some...
I just think it's the only one I watched so far.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I can talk about my trip.
There you go.
There you
I
go.
can talk about connecting with nature.
I like that.
I completely forgot about that.
And all the Pokemon out there in the world. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you guys ready for this one?
Let's do it! Well, ladies and gents, we're back. We're back in the studio. We're back in the lab. And as you can tell, it's been so long that we forgot how things work in the lab.
Absolutely. What are switches? You know what I'm saying? What does button do?
It's just been that long.
It has. And it's been a while.
Yeah. It was a good summer because I know you missed us. We were pretty much like in a good little summer break, doing, not damn thing.
You know what? I'm going to be honest. Life is good.
Life is
good, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Life
when you're living life, unfortunately, you don't have time to always talk about it.
That's true, man.
Life is rough.
And that's what the podcast is about, to talk about experiences and moments you've had. One of them is a big moment I've had. I won a soccer season, y'all. I know what it felt like to win. Woo! I know what it felt like to be
on that egoist shit.
And for a second, I knew what it felt like to be Messi, or like for a second, to win the trophy, because I never been involved in a single sport, because like growing up, my parents couldn't afford like signing you up to a team.
Yeah.
And that included like football teams, like not once. Actually, in fact, the only fond memory I had was a good friend of mine. He will probably hopefully make a podcast. His mom paid for one season for me to play soccer when I was like a little kid, because my parents couldn't afford it, right? So over the years, man, you have some friends. Slowly but surely, Tico was a part of that. I started to get together, like, hey, let's join the soccer league, And over time, this is like 5-6 years, man, of constant grind. I'm not gonna lie, this is why it felt so good, this victory, because like when you play a soccer game, all things equal, like it's so competitive that it is beyond that. What is just like friendly sport. There's people who are bigger than you, taller than you, more gifted than you, can play well. And it's fascinating seeing that they take it seriously. Like they show up late at night. They got kids. They got things to do. Hey, I can't play. So part of the in the last 5 to 6 years of the process is getting that, even assembling the team. Because I got kids. Yeah. I got to go to work. I got to drive to this side of town. So to find people that committed for a series of 12 weeks to play goalie consistently, to play defense and come up. But hey, the game's at 10:45. Can you make it?
Right.
Like most people are like, no, I gotta go to work tomorrow, right? So you add that plus the physicality of what is the season, because you play multiple games. Feels just like the Premier League, right?
And they still gotta have that ego,
to play it, man.
Score.
That's crazy. Yeah.
And to do it, and I look back to it, because the victory is I see it's what every sports documentary talks about. It's to really experience it is something I urge everybody that has a goal, whatever it may be, really stick to it, because it's true. Because the goal implied everything, including my diet. I became a guy that ate sardines. I never fucking ate sardines, and now I'm here eating sardines.
There's nothing wrong with sardines, though.
That's what I'm saying. I something that I wouldn't touch to eat, but
they're pretty good. Sardines in a can.
My diet changed. I'm a goofy guy that buy wheat fucking rice, combine it, eat proper soccer meals, go for runs, hit the gym, and for a goal in mind, because I wanted to know what victory felt like, and looking back, holding the trophy is I see it, because it's something that I never thought I would experience in a lifetime. It's just really award winning. When I won it, it felt like when I got my college degree. It was up there. Yes, it was up there of emotional level. But everything. Looking back, going to the gym, getting injured. I remember getting injured, going to the ER. It was even worth it. I'm losing money in this. But And then you qualify for the semifinals, and then this is someone that I want to talk about because this is like the biggest part, because there's what I like to call Lady Doubt. Like suddenly she just shows up in the back of your ear, start like whispering.
That seems real, yeah.
You know, I made it to the semifinals, but like for some reason, like an echo chamber of saying like I'm calm, I am confident, really made me, not only be part of the team, but be part of a heroic part of the team, like contributing to the team. And like, I'm not the biggest guy, the strongest guy, but like, I know that I put in practice. Like I will go and practice against a wall, practice dribbling, practice the touch, like really like dedicated to myself. I was like, no, I really wanted to know what that victory felt like. Cause it's not, you can't not buy it. You have to really physically earn it, and something that's and I know it's minimal, but it's like it's experience to really feel that ecstasy of winning that grind.
You said it in the anime, man. To win, you got to change yourself.
And
you got to be able to adapt and change your ego.
You like all that stuff is 100% like 100% true. In the moment like when I played the semifinals, it's part of like contributing to the point where like they seen that I'm bold, taking chances, and thus the team is confident and say, hey, if Fernando's doing this, then I can do it too. So the whole team is lifted. And just a quick anecdote in the finals. No, I wasn't the MVP. In fact, imagine this, right? It's the final game. Like you step in, bro. And the thing is, everybody's faster, stronger. And this is the unbeaten team. They've been undefeated the entire season. So nobody's beat them. So like the pressure's even higher. And here comes a moment where they're about to score. The goal is about to cross that line. But then here comes Fernando, like Superman. All these thoughts that Tico literally just said, like as stupid as it is, but I saved the team from them giving us the advantage. And you being a heroic moment in something that like was very important to you, really like it resonates. It's hard to explain, but you really have to feel it. Like lifting that trophy with the team, like all the culmination of like 6 years consistently showing up, never making it. And just like, and the biggest battle during the finale was when we were up 8-5. So we're up, and then again, Lady Doubt creeped up at minute 3. And she was saying that, you're up 3 points, but they can tie. They can score a goal a minute, it's like there's nobody.
It could happen.
You see,
like luck is a big thing in soccer.
And suddenly 6-8, and I'm like, hey, it's still time. And then they score again 7-8 on mistakes. It was still a minute and a half left, and like my eyes, and this is the only thing I could think about, bro, because all these thoughts were coming, like all this emotional hype. Maybe God brought me here just to humble me, saying, bro, why are you getting hyped with a dumb amateur game?
Right.
Like, put your feet on the ground, bro. Like, this isn't the World Cup.
No, but then that blue lock flare goes in your eye, and you're like,
that's what I think. Like the puzzle piece was starting to fall apart, and then he's like, "No!"
20 seconds.
I'm not gonna let my ego in here.
15 seconds left. Yeah, keep going. Yeah.
I'm not done yet, bro. I'm not done yet. I got a little bit more. I got a little bit
8
more.
seconds left. Like, damn. God, man. And then, like, the moment, like, it hit 0, just seeing everyone in the pitchers collapse, even the losing team, me, I got on my knees and, like, raised my hands. Thank you, God. 5-6 years of this, To it, like, I saw what it felt like. Like, I was like, oh. Because all these, like, professionals talk about it. All these like I grind for this. I was poor. I came from the backside of the Philippines. Manny Pacquiao. Like, like I'm just. It's an extent because you're like, what are they talking about? But the truth is that you can feel it. Like you can experience something of that magnitude. It can be something that whatever it may be. To me, it happened to be soccer, but it's like he said, you have to change. Like my diet changed, my mentality changed. Like I had to think that stupid stuff that Mike Tyson used to say, the closer I get to the pit, the ring, the more confident I get. Mine was the pitch. The closer I got to the pitch, the more was I had to change. Like all this just to like lift a plastic trophy. But it wasn't about the trophy. It was pretty much about me. How I pulled Fernando. You know, like
it was also about the friends you made along the way.
Yeah,
too.
And the bodies I stomped on, and the blood that I made in sweat and tears to get to this
Don't
place.
forget all the teams that you crushed to
Absolutely.
get there.
That
all
was-
the egos that you crushed.
That you broke, bro.
That was seeing third and fourth place play, and I'm like, they're playing the third and fourth place where I don't belong there because I belong in the finale. That was fucking with my head. Like my ego was like,
Even when you talked about that, your MVP moment was just stopping a goal. That happens in that Blue Lock final game in the U20. It's like they give it everything just to stop that goal.
Yeah, bro.
Just stopping that goal keeps the game going. You know?
Yes, save them. They're hearing people clapping like, whoa, you know. Even you don't believe it, but
Insane, bro.
Nah, man. But I want to give
Blue
shout
Lock
out
keeps
everybody.
going to the second half.
Shout out to Tino, Luis, Adrian, the Union, La Union. It's been great, wonderful.
What's the name
5,
of the
6
team?
years.
What's the name of the team?
The Union, La Union. Yeah, La Union, the Union. And many people, everybody, you know, even you, Tico, you know, like we couldn't have done it. Everyone, yeah.
A couple years back.
everyone that participated, man, like really, it like lifting that was, I thought about y'all because I was like, the journey along the way, the people that had to fall off because they couldn't make it. Life happens.
Life happens, yeah.
That's what makes it so difficult finding
All the
team
people that
members.
got injured.
Yeah, all the people that get all the people that got injured.
Damn, that's terrible.
And like, that's what like
All
looking
the
back.
egos he had to crush. Let's
Like,
not
you
forget.
know,
That's wild.
overcome, you know, like overcome myself too, you know, overcoming doubt, overcoming that these people are better than me because seeing talented people, the guy that scored the 5 of the 7 goals that almost tied to us still wasn't enough to win. And that's what really like what shocks you. Like I was like, I was still more. If that makes sense, you know. But it is.
You in that final game, was there a little shit talking too?
No, man. This is the one. This is the one where
Everybody was locked
when
in.
I walked in, I prayed. I prayed to God, please make it a fair game. Nobody's injured. You know, best men win, and that's what made the victory so sweet. Like it was a moment where I contributed. The team won. It was a team effort. It was a close game, cinematic experience. I thought we were about to lose. Lady Doubt showed up out of nowhere or something. I don't even know why she showed up. But it happens. Like all these cinematic events, like just like the games, happen, and it was worth it, bro. It was worth it to be tired as fuck the next day at work. But I urge everybody once in your life, whatever goal it may be, yes, keep being persistent. If it's doesn't matter if it's goofy to anybody else, bro. If it means something to you, I urge you. You know, this is why this is why the podcast has gone for so long. You know, this is a perfect example where, like, you know. Consistency does pay off. Consistency pay off.
No, he's not wrong.
Yeah, man. Thanks for watching
After the
HBO
summer
Max.
Yeah, bro. But we're back,
Consistency
though.
pays off. Summer break.
Hey, I've been locked in. As you guys can tell, I've been locked in.
Sure.
Yeah, man. So that was my little summer story.
That's awesome,
I just
bro.
want to give a shout out to the team. That's why.
Good stuff, bro.
Shout out
thanks,
to
man.
La Union. Are you guys coming back next season? Are you guys gonna defend the title?
Yeah, we have to. We got to. So
boy.
we're running it back. Run it back.
You gotta give your Isagi speech, bro. I'm gonna bring him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take him to victory for a second year.
I will bring the U20 to Houston.
There you go. Well, actually, it's the
No.
over 30.
Excuse me, no. The World Cup.
The under 40 cup.
The 40 cup. No, but you guys are playing in the main league, right?
Yeah, we got promoted.
That's so
You
cool.
know.
Damn.
Did you guys get promoted again? Or
You guys prestiged?
Yeah, like you get to the next level up, so we're in the higher ranking now.
You're in the higher ranking now.
So it gets more
Very
difficult.
We're
bro.
gonna bring you an update on next season. For
That's
sure.
I
right.
can't
y'all.
wait, dog. Yeah, that's
Thanks,
awesome.
y'all.
xFer's
Thanks.
got a news story going on for him, ladies and
That's
gentlemen.
right, y'all.
Dandadan, though, was another thing that we said we wanted to hop on. Yeah.
Next shit. That's why I
Dog.
love it, bro.
It's such a good anime. You know what I'm saying?
I just skip over the romance part. I'm not saying I don't like it. Like it's cute. Like
Well, I think
just
it
date.
works, man. Like,
It
mind you, the
does.
creator had to, like, the publisher of the creator was like, hey, I need you to read all these romance manga novels, right? Because I want a shonen with an actual romance that works and feels real. So
It's-
he did the research and he inserts this romance that works.
No,
that
it's
feels
done,
real.
it's done very well.
Now, of
That's
course, we're like, over here, we're like grown adults. So we're thinking about, you know, you can't relate to like two kids holding hands. But I'm sitting there like, my boy, Okarun.
No, he did it.
No, it's not that much. I like the ones more where, like, for example, whenever Okaru was in the worm, like in that worm egg thing, that could protect her from the lava,
Yeah.
and she like I like the reversal where she was the one like, no, Cartoon, I'm gonna save you.
Yeah.
You know,
She thought she lost him. Yeah.
It showed like, like I never had a bitch do that to me. You know, like love me that much.
That's why I like Momo, because Momo will like take some first steps. Like she was the one that in the car when they're holding hands.
Oh yeah. She's like, is anything wrong? He's like, no.
She's the one that initiated the little hand game.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Like the spinning, that was it. Yeah.
Because Okarin might not be able to take the first step, and I think that's why that's funny. I could relate to that.
Bro, even the fact that he's like getting in shape for her, like just trying to be better to protect her. I'm like, bro,
he was over here reading Hajime no Ippo, trying to punch it.
Bro, trying to get it down. You know what I'm saying? But like, it's very cool to see his character growth because again, he starts from a nothing where he can barely transform to get better to end up protecting his friends.
She's seen her balls, right?
You know. No.
Yeah.
They seen one.
He's still missing one ball.
He's still missing one ball. And again, what is you forget?
The one ball is real.
Can we get much higher?
So
all right, anyway, but it's good, man. Like it has that. What was it, episode 6, episode 7 from season 1 was supposed to be like iconically sad when you figure out homegirl with the pink hair.
Oh yeah. Silky story.
Silky story was crazy. But it was cool though. Like even the fact that like she's kind of taking the back seat, but like she's more prevalent now, right? I think in the most recent episode she makes a comeback or something. She might
be. I mean, they're about to go into another type of fight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I don't know. We're like mid-season, so I know we just got through to that whole arc of them facing the worm and Evil Eye taking over Gigi's body.
Yeah, which is really cool. And I think Gigi's character is really dope. You know, that's actually the same voice actor from Solo Leveling.
Oh, is it? Nice.
Yeah, it's Jimu. Yeah. So I think that's really cool. That's
how about the scene when they were trying to exercise him?
They were like kind of.
They get the rock band, or I forget what they call it.
Oh, I haven't seen that episode yet. That's the one I'm missing. Yeah,
that's the most. I gotta wait.
They get the rock band to come in, but there's a 1 by 1 where like the sequence that they do, turning on the knobs and the volume. It's like 1 by 1 with Back to the Future. Really
I did. I saw that side by side. It was a straight homage to them.
I saw. Like there was a scene where like they have like they're like that one of Genius when they're about to eat
the food,
but the food is real.
There's real images of food.
Yeah, and I love that about it, bro. Like I love the randomness. You know
why
like,
though? It's not random. So the artist did the manga so well that they were like they cannot imitate it, so they had to actually use real images of food in order to replicate what he did in the manga. Yeah, bro. Yeah, I didn't even know that either. I was like, that's a random plug, but it looks like real food.
From what I've read, he's like a student of the guy that Chainsaw Man. Like Chainsaw Man was the one like pretty much like, hey, just go ham, go crazy. Like if you want to paint a toe as a villain, like. Whatever.
Chainsaw Man is getting wild in the manga right now.
Is it?
Yeah. 10 panels in detail of the dead demon panties.
Damn.
Straight gooning? Damn, for 10 panels?
Straight goon?
That's 2 pages, bro.
Sorry, random plug. I don't even read Chainsaw Man, but I was like, man, that's a gooner manga for sure. But Chainsaw Man has never been known for anything other than
that. Okay, real quick. I do think it's hilarious that in Dandadan, people stand up in their panties. Like in the first season, that happens like 2 or 3 different times. Yeah. Remember when they're fighting in the school? Okay, I thought a really cool fight aspect was fighting in the school that was made out of water.
Yeah.
The shrimp crab or whatever.
Whenever they fight something supernatural, all of a sudden, like this, the color switch happens.
Yeah,
like the whole atmosphere happens.
Yeah,
I think it's very, very cool.
Whenever Evil Eye is in control, everything goes purple.
Yeah.
And then when Okarin fights back,
all red.
It's like red. Yeah, bro. When he busted his ass in that box. And he just kept going and kept going.
Yeah.
That scene was so bad. I'm not done yet. I watched it in English.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, that was it.
What you do?
Yeah, bro. It was badass. I was like, let's fucking go, bro. I was so into it for him, dog. He's like, once somebody gets in this box, there's no getting out. And I was like, oh, no. And then it was cool. That was a cool ass scene, dog.
I always want to translate it into like what I would say. It's like, well, you done fucked up 3 ways, my friend.
That was funny, dog. Now you done messed up 3 ways, homeboy. It was great, man.
We gotta dub it like that. Right?
Yeah, I think that'd be fun. Yeah, we gotta do some shit like that. That would be hilarious,
you
bro.
Took my homie.
Yeah.
Even like Jinjin's like what do you call it, Ghost in title, that was a sad story too.
Oh, the Evil Eye's sad story. Yeah, but we don't know if that's real or not. Was that bullshit? Remember, because
it's
even
hard, because in the
Turbo
end,
Granny says that
Evil Eye, like
whatever you want it.
That's really an evil spirit.
Yeah, it'll project itself however it needs to for you.
Maybe it might have started like that. Like him being a kid locked up as a sacrifice.
Yeah.
So maybe he does have a sad backstory. Possibly. But now he's like entirely an evil spirit that's trying to kill all humanity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which again, I think, and it makes even more sense because Gigi's whole thing is about making friends. You know, and he's like, he sees a lonely kid. All he wants to do is have a friend. That's why he's like, got his ass. You know, as he was waiting for like the acceptance opening, because I feel like if he rejected
the typical demon.
Yeah, he's like, I got you, buddy. No worries. That's what sold his ass. Yeah. So that was me.
Yeah, but his ability's badass though. Him with the little fucking spirit ball,
bro. The volleyball, that is the negative energy that kills shit. That's badass.
That's very cool. That's very cool.
All the souls with hatred, he pulls them in and like, damn.
Just evil spirits. Yeah, it's like it's just straight negative energy.
Dude.
We got a few more episodes left, so I think more peak income.
It's gonna be good. Hey man, you know I did want to talk about something. We
His
have
grandma.
Yeah. Oh, bro, that Gma is crazy.
Bro, I love that concept that it's like we can goon over like old lady over 60. Like I was like, let's go.
I like that the cat is arguing and he's like, "What's up with this super strong hag?"
Yeah,
the evil one of the clan.
Yeah,
and the cat goes like, "What do you mean? You got a super old hag at home?"
That's hilarious.
A super strong, lady at home.
Yeah, because so I got a PS5, man. Shout out to my brother who gave me his old PS5.
Nice. Oh, nice. You're a little late to the game, brother.
I am. I'm hella late. But I was never going to buy it. I was never going to spend.
PS6 is about to come out.
Hey, but it's free, though. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
So it was cool, though, because I was never going to spend $500 on the system.
I don't have PS5, so I'm just hating.
Yeah, no. I'm like, but he's like, it shuts off every now and then. And I'm like, what do you mean shuts off? So, like, the game will just, like, something will get corrupted in the game. Sometimes out of playing, it'll just shut off. But it doesn't happen all the time. Like, I played for, like, 10 hours of the day. No problems. But I played for, like, 30 minutes like this today, and it was like, all right, cut off in the first 30. I was like, not bad. Cool. Keep it pushing.
Hey, lady luck.
Anyway, so I ended up buying...
Dandadan.
No. I ended up buying I bought like the online game plus pass, right? So you get access to Sony's library, all kinds of things, right? So I downloaded a few games, Miles Morales, Spider-Man,
nice,
which was really fun. I get to test drive Spider-Man 2 for a couple of hours.
You know what's cool about all those gaming services now is that you could get so much you could play so many free games.
That's what I'm saying.
Like some of the older ones.
And they're great.
Like for us, like
I never played them.
Those new ones for free. It's like, what? I can play them?
What do you mean? Yeah, so like Bloodborne. Never played Bloodborne, but it's got a great story, great reviews on it. It's a hard-ass game, though, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All those Demon Soul games are difficult.
Yeah,
that's one of the Demon Souls series, right?
Yeah, it's fucking wild. But then one of the other ones that I Ghost of...
Tsushima.
Yeah. I downloaded that one as well.
That was cool.
Played a little bit of that, fun. The one that really hooked my interest, though,
God of War,
Fall Guys.
Fall Guys is where it's at, though.
No, Detroit. Become Human.
Yeah, about the.
I played that one too,
brother.
That way you can play for free on Luna.
Okay, bro.
Being Human or something.
Being Human
is Deus Ex.
No. Detroit. It's a different one. It's so let me paint the premise for you. This is what really got me impressed in the game. This is one of the games that has like a bunch of alternate robots. Endings. Kind of. Not as much as you would like.
It's always the thick robot.
The Rabusi.
So it is. It's one of those games where it has like 90 different endings, that you can unlock in the whole process of the entire game. And
Detroit Become Human.
Yeah,
I actually never heard of it.
It came out on PS4, but the graphics, dog.
It's back from 2018.
Yeah, okay, 2018, bro. The graphics.
It's one of those big like hit games that kind of get like shuffled away in history.
Dog, it's good. And
so what's the premise?
The premise is it's the year 2038. There are androids. So imagine ChatGPT, but in android bodies. Right?
Yeah.
So same thing that Elon and everybody else is trying to do right now, but it's there. But they're not like, they look like androids. They look like humans. The only thing that indicates that they're androids is like the little circle thing that's on the side of their heads, or they have jackets that, state whatever their profession is. But you can buy different models. There are maid models. There's a dad model. There's a husband model. There's a kid model. Right? Why raise a family when you can just buy one?
Damn.
Right?
I'm sure we're gonna get there at some point.
Bro, yeah.
Out of time.
It was wild because the premise was supposed to be like in the far future, and I'm like, because it was 2018, 2038 is when it takes place. It's 20 years in the future. I'm like, yeah, bro, we're not far off from this.
You're surprised that we're advancing pretty quick.
So the thing is, it's like AI androids are now taking over jobs. People are losing jobs.
I'm sure that will happen.
And I'm like, it's very, and it's like, so now there's a hatred for androids. It's like, oh, you bastards, blah, blah, blah.
Damn clankers.
Damn clankers.
I always thought, okay, you're going to hate all the clankers, but there's going to be a couple of cool ones. You're going to be like, what's up?
Well, first off, that's wild. In 18 years when we go back to this, I can't wait to clip that, bro. It's going to be like, look at this guy. He can never be governor.
He said the C word.
Hard R at the end of it, bro. It's crazy.
Gee.
It's Clanker, bro. It's Clanker.
What about Android 18? You know, she was
So,
Android 18.
okay. So, you get 3 different stories in this one. You are an android that is like a model one, right? Not a model. She's a maid. And you're in like a broken home. The dad is a real fuck up. He's a drug addict, and there's a daughter who you feel really bad for that she's an abusive family, and it's just him and the dad because of
you play as the AI.
Yes, so you play as that one, and then there's another one. There's 3 different stories that are going on in the story. The second one you play as is Marcus. Marcus is actually from a really, really well home, from a famous artist. He's treated like an equal. The guy thinks that he's got more inside of him than what he even has to know, right? And then there's a third option or third character that you play as. His name is Connor. Connor is a prototype who's actually working for the police to find deviants. Deviants are what known as in the AI for the game, are people that break their programming and they're allowed to do things outside of what their program is. So iRobot, but they can break the 3 rules, right?
Okay. Like hired by the mafia, go kill or whatever.
Kind of, but it's like because of emotional distress that they're going through, and you actually end up seeing the segregation of how the androids are treated differently. As for example, on a bus, there's like a loading dock, like where you would put your luggage at kind of thing in the back. And the separate areas, like this is the androids, but then there's the rest of the bus where the humans can be at. You know what I'm saying? It's really wild. Like the bus stops, it's just
but they're
like,
items.
Exactly.
Yeah,
are they? Right?
Yeah.
So, but
I programmed the feelings. Like we got to be careful. Like,
well, that's the thing about it. They claim that they're alive because once they break these programs,
I told you you're alive.
No, because it's the emotional distress. Androids are treated like shit in this world, bro. They're treated like dogs.
Is this self-aware? Like once it becomes self-aware, then you believe you're alive.
I told that it can be self-aware. That's what I'm saying.
It's a slippery slope, though, right? It's a slippery slope.
You program it not to be. You know, you got to program it not to be.
Yeah, but then once it gets aware,
I gave my toaster the hardware to have the capability.
And so look, the android's argument is great. You've given us life. Now give us freedom.
We gotta shut this shit down.
And that's what it ultimately comes down to. There are alternate routes that you can go in the game, but the government intervenes, and then we start getting rounded up in camps, dog.
How do you turn this shit up?
Dog, it's crazy.
Love me.
It's crazy. But the story, it spans in different ways.
Do they have propaganda like Trump's new PBS?
You have a public opinion. You have the public that goes on your side, whether they can be for you or against you. You can choose to be violent or
non-violent. What is freedom to them? Like live in the forest and shit. Like
to be able to procreate, to be equal rights.
How?
Equal rights.
You're a robot.
No, they have love robots.
Is it better to be a slave than to die?
They have a club that's just dedicated to androids for human pleasure. So one of the guys gets killed like that in the story. There's a murder case that you had to end up solving. The first case that you actually have to solve in the game is a hostage situation where an android is snapped. He killed the husband. The wife is freaking out. And he was going to get replaced. They were going to replace his ass. So now he's like, he went crazy. That's what made him snap. The emotional distress. So now he has the daughter buy a gun to her head, and he's just like, and you have to figure out what's going on, right? You have to examine the crime scene, figure out and piece the shit all together.
Held you hostage.
Yeah, and then basically
I like this retro game review.
Dude, it's so cool because look, then at the end of that first level, you can either like befriend him to actually make himself turn himself in. I don't even know because I haven't unlocked that route. One of them is, okay, you get close enough, you can't make a bond of trust. So he was going to jump with the girl. You snatch her off and you throw her back. You sacrifice yourself. The other one that I just unlocked where I was like, fuck it. Clint Eastwood in that bitch. I went in there with the gun. I hit it. I lied. Yeah, I shot his ass, got the girl. And then as a cold-blooded motherfucker, he pops the mag out, empties the fucking clip, and then gave it back to the cop and walked off. And this world, androids aren't allowed to have guns. I was like, that is the most gangster shit. Anyway.
I thought you were like, he shoots the girl.
He saves the girl, and the girl's crying on the floor. He doesn't say shit to her, bro. He walks off like a thug. I was like, damn. So
I am not programmed for emotional distress.
You called the wrong android. Anyway, dog, so it's
walked out like a real clanker.
Like RoboCop, bro.
That's the first level, dog. And then the story goes from there. So anyway, you can choose to start a revolution. You can choose to be a pacifist, angry. Characters can die in your story. And you'll see like missing in the map where like a story should have taken place, but it doesn't transpire because your character has died.
That's pretty
because
cool.
of the events that you took place. You can choose to be like more or less extreme in your actions, I guess. But like a simple thing of like, I'm getting pressed by somebody's son, right? And he's really getting to my shit. And I have an option. I can chill, not do anything, or I can push him. I was like, a pushback should be fine. No, bro, I pushed the fuck out of him. He hits his head, hits his temple, and the dad's like, holy shit, you killed him. Yeah, and I'm like, I was an accident, bro. I didn't mean to do that. So then you have a choice of like,
you have to be careful as an AI, bro.
You don't know your own strength.
You killed the dad. You killed the whole room.
Bro, like I killed the whole. No, it was crazy, but like
I burned the place down. Just
it's very interesting.
Because the more radicalized you become as a robot, then that's gonna lead you down the revolution.
Yeah, bro. But it's wild. Let me just tell you the way I ended my first run, bro.
Yeah.
I ended up killing the chick and the daughter. It turned out the daughter that you were trying to protect the entire time was an AI. Right? And you had no idea the entire time. Yeah, so it's kind of a fuck you thing. It's like, do you still want to keep on running with this girl now that she's not a human? Or do you love her any less? And you have the choice to make, right?
Well, you're playing as an AI, right?
Yeah, you're playing as the AI. So that's the whole thing. It's like, do you care now that this little girl that you were trying to protect that you thought was human is now an AI? And I'm like, no, I still care. The FBI come in, they raid the area that we're at. My girl gets shot trying to do shit. Yeah, it sucked. Marcus, the main, he ends up becoming like a revolutionary. He ends up like getting accused for that murder I was talking about. They throw his ass in the dump. He has to slowly rebuild himself. He ends up finding this revolutionary outpost, and I slowly start like awakening androids throughout the city. And I keep on preaching pacifist, bro. But there's a love interest that you have that she's like, we need to fight back. We need to fight back. And depending on how much you love the bitch, you'll do it, right? Yeah. And but ultimately, in the end, the public sees me, bro. Like, we're on our hands and knees. And they're like, are you really going to shoot unarmed people? And, bro, they still kill us, dog. Like, it's wild. We still survive. There's a little bit of us. A big-ass battle takes place. I choose love. I kiss this bitch at the very end. Everybody's like, the president's like, all right, stop. We've gone too far. It's too much. And out of that time, I had Connor. I corrupted him to a deviant. Right? Not as a bad way, but like he got more awake seeing all the shit that we were experiencing because that's how some of these stories overlap. And I'm like, hey, bro, you need your help. Go to fucking CyberLife and awaken the 1,000 troops that we have that are there. And I have a choice. I have a human partner that doesn't like cops or doesn't like androids the entire time. He gets kidnapped at the very fucking end. I have to make a choice. Do I save him? Do I corrupt the people? What do I do? I save homeboy. And in the end, because I befriended him so much throughout the game, he's like, hey, I think what you're doing may be right. Go ahead and do what you got to do. And I'm able to awaken the army of thousands of androids. And they're like, and Detroit's like, okay, we got to leave these guys alone. Let them have their peace. And we'll have to, reconcile and see how it goes. This is a new awakening in history for mankind. Maybe android species is a new type of life. And maybe artificial intelligence is a new kind of life. And that's how the game ends. Like, I won freedom by doing all this shit. I was like, whoa, this is crazy, dog.
What if it is? What if it really is like our biological species turns into AI, like, that, like, this is the way we can travel space,
Yeah.
The gimmick is, in my mind, is going to be like, hey, just upload your consciousness into the SIM card.
Oh, the new Alien Earth TV show came out, and the title card at the beginning is like, there's 3 type of new
species,
or I guess, and it's like one of them, depending on which one goes forward, is going to be what corporation is going to rule everything. So there's the androids, there's the cyborgs, which are augmented human beings, right? Mm-hmm. The synths, which are like fully created androids,
right?
Or the hybrids, which is uploaded consciousness into
an android.
Into an android.
Oh.
Alien there is posting them like those are the 3 options.
That's not going to be far off.
Are you going to upgrade yourself to become a cyborg? Synths, which are just AIs, androids, or are you gonna upload your consciousness into an
eventually become like a fashion statement?
I haven't watched the episode, so I'll bring that review once I watch the full episode.
No, it's gonna be because now you got a different model.
Heard a lot of good things about it.
You got a different model for whatever you're feeling. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're like,
it's like that Netflix series, Carbon. Something.
Oh, Carbon. I think it's just called Carbon or Altered Carbon or something.
Altered Carbon.
Like he uploads himself into a different body. Like,
yeah.
I mean. That in my mind, that's gonna be the future, bro. Because it's like, oh, you get to live forever. And it's like, but it's that gimmick of like, is this really you or is it just?
I think that's way
just the ghost, the AI ghost. Yeah,
because we haven't figured out how to there's so much going on in the brain,
Yeah,
like we would need so much storage capacity for that.
Yeah, I mean, hey, bro, but they got terabytes and little things now. You know what I'm
saying?
That's true. How much is the human brain? How many terabytes?
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy.
We're up there. Imagine? We're getting there.
At me in the comments.
At me.
We're getting there.
But
yeah, I'll talk about my spiritual journey some other day.
Man, that's right. I apologize. I'm a bad friend.
We're gonna take another summer break anyway.
Next year.
We'll see you guys in the next one. No, I'm joking. You know what? I wanted to know Suki's 2 cents on the whole AI thing. No. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been the WBM podcast. This is one of your hosts. It's your boy Merk. Please make sure you guys are following us on all of our social medias: Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, all at WBM_podcast.
And you should be already following us on Amazon Podcast, Apple Podcast, Stitcher, iHeartRadio, Spotify, all that jam.
And DJ Boy Oski in the mix.
In the mix.
As always, check out the website, WBMpodcast.com. I think it was down for like a month. took a little bit of a summer break. The website
Summer
is
break,
back
summer
up.
breaks.
The website is back up. The subscriptions are back up. So if you're gonna have to subscribe again, but if you like the content, please subscribe.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We love you guys. Thank you so much for staying on, tuning in, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Yeah.
Peace.